I leave you with some verses of the Qur'an. I'll let the Qur'an speak for a moment as to try to encourage us and motivate us to get involved in this field of da'wah. Because this is our duty, dear brothers and sisters. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us this in Surah An-Nahl, in chapter 16, verse 125. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Adaw ila sabili rabbika bil hikmah wal mawa'idati al hasana wajadilhum billati hi ahsan." Allah says, invite to the way of your Lord with wisdom and beautiful preaching, and reason with them in a manner that's best. The interesting thing about this verse, subhanAllah, is Allah mentions the aql and He mentions the heart. He says, with wisdom and beautiful preaching. And thus, our da'wah needs to be holistic in the sense that when we convey the message of Islam, we target both. So we use compassion and we use reason. And as we know, the Prophet ﷺ said, لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى يحب لأخيه ما يحب لنفسه. That you are not truly a believer until you love for your own brother or sister in humanity what you love for your own. And Imam al-Nawawi has said in regards to this hadith that this is actually referring to an-nas, meaning all of mankind. So all our dear respected brothers and sisters in humanity. So if we truly love our brothers and sisters in humanity, we would want to gift them with the message of Islam. Further, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and we heard the Imam, mashallah, beautifully recited the verses in Surah Al-Imran, and the relevance was there. It says, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in chapter 3, verse 104, وَلْتَكُمْ مِنْكُمْ أُمَّةٌ يَدْعُونَ إِلَى الْخَيْرِ وَيَأْمُرُونَ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ وَيَنْهَوْنَ عَنِ الْمُنكَرِ وَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. Allah says, let there arise from you a nation or a small group that will invite to good, enjoin in good, forbid evil, and Allah says, and they are the successful. So therefore, brothers and sisters, if we want to be of those whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has stated clearly in the Quranic discourse that they are the successful, He's given us a title, they are the successful, those who call to Allah, then inshallah we should join this field of da'wah. And da'wah, perhaps the other imams on board here can discuss maybe the obligation of da'wah, but there are different rulings. Some ulama, they said it's fard kifaya, and some said it's fard ayn, depending on the situation. Either or, it does become an obligation upon us all to some level of degree, because there are no more prophets or messengers to come. So I leave you with these two verses. There is much more to cover, and inshallah more to come tomorrow. Wa jazakumullahu khair. Assalamu alaikum.